Hello. Happy weekend and happy Saturday. My babies, how are you? It's been a few days. I was busy with myself, to be honest. I wanted to spend some time alone, cleanse my energy. And actually, I was decorating my place a little bit. I'm adding some plants and some flowers. Fake one for sure. I like the alive one, but I don't trust myself, when it comes to taking care of plants. I really don't know how. And to be honest, I'm kind of lazy to do that. I would like it. I would like to have it, of course, in my place. But I would love someone else to take care of it, not me. I feel like I can take care of pets more, like cats for sure, because I'm a cat person. But anyways, I hope you had a last few days, because since the last time we spoke, that was like what? I guess 3 days, 4 days ago. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. If you're asking about me, I am doing great, and I have an update for you. I just came back from my first beautiful, great date with the actor. I really had some fun. I enjoyed my time because I was not expecting him to be a spiritual person as well. So that was like something really, really good. This is the first thing, okay? The second thing is that the time was really tight, as they say, or short, because right now he is in an interview. And so yeah, he came to see me and then go to the interview. And at the same time, he's actually coming from another city near to my city. He's not staying even in my city. So I appreciated that a lot. Also that he arrived today from where he lives. So it was nice. We went for a nice coffee first, and there was like a lot of people. Actually, one couple approached him and they called him a different name, and I was like, why are they calling you this name? And then he was laughing and he was like, yeah, this is like my character. And I was like, yeah, well, it's a good thing that I never watched anything that you do, because I will mock you. Of course, I'm joking. He's a really great person. Like, he have a great personality. We spoke about a lot of things, and it got a little bit crowded, because so when we were walking before even we go to the coffee, okay, the couple approached him. Actually, they were like calling his name a few times, and I was like hearing someone calling someone, and then suddenly he didn't even turn, but the guy came and like he poked his shoulder, so like we had to stop, And of course we're not holding hands, nothing, And by the way, he picked me up, and by the way, he got me beautiful flowers. Well, they are white and yellow. I don't know why they're yellow, but it's okay. They are so beautiful. I'm going to take a picture because I want to put it in a vase. It's still wrapped so far. But yes, of course, I will put it in a vase, and then I will take some photos, and of course I will show you. And after that we went to this coffee shop, which is my first time actually. I was like, I'm living here and I know this area, but like I never noticed that this is a coffee shop, And it was so boring, like so extra, with like old people, a lot of old people, and I'm like, let's just leave. And he was like, I don't know, this is like the first time I'm here. And we took it in like paper cups, right? Because like I told him, let's not stay, let me take you to a better private place, you know, not really private, but more like quiet, because it was too much, you know. So anyways, where did we go? Yeah, so we grabbed the coffee. He's so nice, he's very polite. I like when men are very gentle, like literally like opening the door every single time, walking behind me, and you know, these basic things where every woman actually deserves to be treated that way. This is like not something extra, but this is something, it should be normal, you know. For me, most the men I went out with, they were like very gentlemen. But of course I had my experience with, you know, boys, let's say, not men. And I see the difference, and I know right now, like, you feel by time more valuable about yourself, that wait a minute, why am I allowing like something like this, or why am I not, well, not forcing, but more like why they're not initiating to do the basic things that they should do, you know, why there's no efforts. It's not even efforts, you know. As they say, it's not even a princess treatment. I don't consider it princess treatment at all. I even, like, let me tell you, because I'm gonna tell you about the whole date, but let me grab my coffee, which is, by the way, after my date, I came back home. He, of course, came back, not came back actually, well, he drive me home, and yeah, it was, of course, we were using Uber, and he stopped with me, so he walked me to the door inside of my building, where it was very private, and it was nice, actually. It was very nice. But let's go back. About after the date, I went to grab a coffee, and of course I got me some Dunkin', and the guy there was so cute. I love him. The worker there, he make the best coffee ever. Like, when I see him, I feel so good, because I know even if I ordered something was not there, he will make it the best way. And guess what? It did, because I wanted actually this time to drink what do they call it? Iced espresso sugar, brown sugar, I guess. Yeah, brown sugar, something. And yeah, they didn't have it, so he made for me something from his mood, let's say. It was so good, so of course I always tip him. And then he was like saying, oh, you're making me rich. And then I was like, you know what, give me those, because they were so small. I'm gonna give you more, because I am feeling great today and amazing. And then he was like, you know what, I'm going to give you more, because I took only one muffin. And then he gave me 2 mini donuts, and I was like, no. We were like literally fighting. And the other customers, they were like standing there laughing. It was so nice. I feel so good today. I had like a lot of good interactions with like a lot of people, you know, before even I see the guy. So let me grab my drink and let me take a few puffs to relax, because guess what? We have a second short date tomorrow. He is leaving tomorrow, so we are meeting in the morning. And yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Let me get back to you. Okay, I am back again. So, where did we stop? Okay, after we grabbed the coffee and then we were like leaving, he looked at me and he was like, I'm a little bit tired. It's okay if we sit just for like a few minutes. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, it's actually a good idea because there's like a hidden corner there. And there were like two old couple sitting there. Wait, the music is a little bit loud. Oh, by the way, this is my favorite band, the Psychedelic Jazz. This is a kind of new playlist. It's been 7 months. It's called the Cinematic Desire Soft Trigger. I love it. You know me. If you know me, you know me. If you're an OG, you know that I love psychedelic jazz. So, when we were sitting there, we were talking, of course. Actually, it was so nice because I like that we were talking all the time, non-stop. And he was not checking his phone at all. Same thing for sure for me. And so we got our coffee in paper cups, right? And we were sitting there. So when we were sitting, we were like facing each other on the table. The table is like small. And then on my left side and his right side, there's like a couch. And sorry, not a couch. A bench. And there is like some kind of pillows there, like tiny pillows. And those old couples, they were like talking about the pillows. And he said something, the old man said something to the guy. What should I call him? Mr. Guy, let's say, because he's a daddy, by the way. That's also a no for me, I guess, and I will tell you about it. And I think we also talked about it today, that's why it feels so good. It was really a good date. But anyways, when we were sitting there, he was like talking to him, and then he turned and he was like, sorry, are you talking to me? And he was like, yeah, I was just telling you, like, that pillow is like the same something, brand, blah blah blah, whatever it is. And then he was like, oh yeah, and he looked at me. I was like, okay, both of us, we were like, okay. And then he started to talk to him, the old man, and he was like, why you guys are sitting and having your coffee in paper cups, like. And I was like shocked, but I really loved the way he handled it. He was like so chill and cool about it, and he was like, oh yeah, and he was actually even laughing. He said, yeah, well, first of all, it looks really nice, and another thing, that we are leaving very soon. We're not staying, that's why we need the coffee to go. And they were like, oh yeah, that's why it's like, we were like wondering, ha ha ha, and they were like laughing. Old people, which is cute sometimes, but how they can be very nosy, not noisy, also noisy for sure. And they were like, oh yeah. And then he said to them, but how is your coffee and how is your dessert? I hope you like it. It's like ending the conversation. And they were like, yeah, it's really good, taste really good, blah blah. And then I looked at him, and then he was like, okay, let's go. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And they were like, oh yeah, have a good day, blah blah blah. So we walked very fast, and it was like too much people today. And I was like telling him, look, it's actually well, it's kind of bad idea that, you kind of famous, and you're taking me to one of the places in the city where it's like a lot of people, plus it's Saturday, so what are you expecting, And I took him to another place, kind secretive place. Again, I have a lot of secret places here. And he fell in love in this place. And I was like, you never tell any person about this place because I'm gonna come for you. And he was so nice because we were sitting there talking. We talked actually for like 2 hours. So our date started at 12 noon and it ended at 5:30. So 5 hours and a half. And I really liked, it's like I knew that I would love his energy, and I told him about this. In fact, I made a tiny card for him and I wrote something cute. I'm not gonna say it. It's something I think it can be very meaningful for him. And he was so surprised and he was so happy. He was like this is something really sweet. Like I never got something like this. And I was like, look, it's not only you. It's something that I as a person, I love to do it. I like always to give someone something because I like to, make people feel, even if it's something small, actually the smaller the better, even if it's like, wait, how do I say it? How do I phrase this sentence? Okay, I guess I can't, but anyways, like trying to be kind, it's a good thing. It does not cost you anything, and if it does, just you can compliment, words, being gentle, being nice, of course, to people. This is like a type of being kind as well. So yeah, and then of course girls, you have to understand something. You always need to end the date. Do not wait until the guy tells you like, oh yeah, I have to go, because I had this mistake in the past and I'm not going to do it again. In the past, very, very long time ago, like we're talking 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So I told him like what time you should leave, and he was like, yeah, I have to be at the hotel this time, and then I have to go to the interview at this time. So we got an Uber, and of course we were walking before we get into the Uber actually. And this is something I really liked and appreciated, which is when he told me that, can I see you tomorrow? And I was like, okay, well, that was kind of, I was expecting it, because it's like, I know myself, I can be a really fun person. It's not about like also, schmexen, let's say. That's a very old thing, I know, but I was watching that 70s show. So yeah, my words are not my words, my words actually, my vocabs are affected. It always get affected by the thing that I watch. That's why I always tell you, be selective. So wait, what was I saying? I smoked a lot because when I was with him, he told me like, you can smoke, and I was like, no, I don't want to smoke, because he doesn't smoke. He's like very healthy, and I was like, I'm not gonna smoke because maybe he's going to kiss me. I don't know why. I told you that I was not planning for it, but like with the time, with the talking, with the things that he told me and expressed to me, and like we shared like a lot of things that I did not share it with the guy before. The Scorpio guy, if if you remember, right? And by the way, there is still another date with a Scorpio, but it's going to be oh my god, I'm saying this and I'm feeling like I'm not feeling bad. Actually, I am feeling bad being like a baddie, but yeah, so I'm kind of also excited. But yeah, let me tell you about the end of the date. So of course, he stopped at my place, walked me to the door, and he was like, "Can I say goodbye to you inside?" And I was like, "You're not coming up, by the way." And he was like, "No, just inside the door." And I was like, "Okay." And by the way, I do not tell you something very beautiful. I really appreciate the reaction, even if he was an actor. And I told him, do not try to pull some acting moves in front of me, because I am an empath and I get it so easy if you are lying or if it's genuine, okay? And it was really genuine. This is why I like it. So it was like the first time when he told me that I'm down, so you can come up. And the nice thing is that he was like telling me, because I told him, can you just give me a few minutes? And he was like, take all the time you need, I will be waiting you down. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I came down and he was already inside the building, you know, the door was open and he was inside. And I was like, hello. So I was like walking through the stairs and he was like, oh my god, you look amazing. And we hugged, and then suddenly my grumpy neighbor, he came outside, and I think he was judging, but I didn't care because I hugged him in a way that I really felt like, oh, I saw this guy before. So yeah, I felt this connection is back again, because I told you the first time we saw each other, it was when I was waitering. And yeah, and since then it was really, really nice. I mean, he actually did not change. Well, that was 5 years ago, can you imagine? I mean, I changed. I lost a lot of weight. I got a shorter hair. And what else changed in me? Even my style actually changed. So even my spirit literally changed. And of course, after healing, you know, if you know, girls, when you heal, you get this beautiful glow up and you look absolutely amazing. I even sent some videos to my friend and she was like, girl, you look so fucking hot. Like, it's crazy. I was like, thank you, because I thought that a little bit my outfit was kind of extra because it was also during the day. But then I was like, you know what? Be extra, baby. Why not? Because you live only one time, so just do it. And it was great. So yeah, when he said goodbye to me, it was so nice. It was like a fucking movie scene. I felt like I was in a movie with him, because once I closed the door, he just literally pulled my arm and then he kissed me, and we were like making out crazy. Like crazy. I did not feel it, but then at that moment I felt it. And I like it because, you know, I felt that we really connected. We were both sober, right? So it was genuine, you know. And he was like telling me literally, like he was, you know, looking at me and telling me, don't worry, I'm not thinking at all of even, you know, going upstairs. And I was like, okay, that's a good thing, because you're gonna lose, you know, your place. And he was like, no, of course I'm not risking that. Because also, before he sees me, he was like, finally I'm going to see you. So I really love his energy, you know. He's not dealing with me like he's some kind of an actor or whatever it is, you know. I mean, he is, and clearly he is kind of famous somehow. People know him, but I don't. But like, he's not arrogant, you know. He's very nice, and of course, when we were in one of the secret places that I was taking him to, there were like crows again. Well, it was not a park. It was a park, but it was near to like a hill or something like this, right? And sometimes there is some kind of animals, right? So there were like some kind of crows, and I was like, oh my god, I love crows so much that I do always hold or carry nuts with me, just in case, because, you know, normally I do that on my days off or on my daily walk, but I also have it like in my handbag, you know, just a tiny bit in a tiny bag. And he was laughing, you know, and he was like, can I just take some and try to feed them? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he told me about how he was connected to animals, and he told me about a few things that happened, and I love it. I love it so much. And like, I saw it. He was not scared or like disgusted or whatever it is. It was like, it was nice. Really, really nice. Okay, what is this song? Oh my god, I'm really high. I'm like shaking literally. And by the way, I forgot to eat. I just grabbed this coffee. No wonder why I'm shaking. But I grabbed the coffee and the muffin and the 2 mini donuts. But this is like too much sugar. I can't eat all of it. So I'm thinking of ordering sushi, something light as well, or making a sandwich. But again, the big problem, I don't have bread. And I'm too lazy to go to the supermarket because it's raining outside. The good thing that it did not rain. Wait, let me check the song. No, not this one. No. Maybe this one. Right? This one sounds good. Oh, we like it. So, what was I saying? About eating. So, yes, I can't go to the supermarket because it's really, I don't know, shitty weather. And I already was outside almost all day today, so it's enough for me. Okay, the music is loud. So, I have a second date tomorrow, but let me tell you something. Why am I still going out with this Scorpio guy? I mean, I made out with this person. It was so nice. Like it was so funny because you don't want to see my face after when I just went to my apartment. I was like, what's going on? It's like too much. But I like felt more passion and more sexual energy with the Scorpio guy. I don't know why. Is it because he's like a nerd? Is it because he's a Scorpio? If you know, you know about Scorpio. I don't know why. Although, by the way, this actor, he's a Leo. He's a fire sign. I am a fire sign, so we're both fire, which it should be great. But again, I like it. It was amazing. It was great for sure. But I hated to say that or do that, but like I had to compare it. You know, it's like you have to compare. always you have to see what suits you better, what feels better to you, right? So that's why I'm still going out tomorrow with him, because I appreciate also the time that he's taking from me. And I don't know when I might see him the next time, because I feel like this connection was so beautiful, very more like a spiritual connection. It's crazy. I never thought about this. That's why I guess this is the plot twist. Although he did not have any idea about me being spiritual, by the way. Again, if you remember, we spoke 5 years ago, and it was just for a little bit of time, and then I ghosted him. So I feel like if it didn't even work out, I would love to have a friend like this, where I can have long, meaningful conversations, fun time, but of course without making out, without anything else, just friends. And yeah, this was my update for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, because guess what? I enjoyed my time. And right now I will, of course, and yeah, it's almost going to be 9 right now, and I have to sleep early. I need to get my sleep beauty, I guess they call it. And to be honest, I'm tired because I woke up early today. I wish you a beautiful, lovely Saturday. Have fun, do something that you love, as I always tell you. Write something about yourself today, about how you feel, and then check it next week. This is a self-check-in. If you remember, we talked about checking in from time to time, if you make it every Saturday or every Sunday. I prefer Sunday, from Sunday to another. And you will realize and understand a lot of things that can change, can make a difference in your life, in your day. And yeah, take advantage of today. Smile, dance, remember that you're alive. Remember that hopefully there is tomorrow and after tomorrow. And make sure that every single day you try the best, but without exhausting yourself, to make the best out of it in a very joyful way, where you can really enjoy living your life. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. Take care of yourself, and you will hear me very soon, because I have another topic to you. I love you. Have a good night.